I'm G-Fed. I try to walk on the field at every major college football stadium in the country and give a tour of whatever I can find accessible. Today, this journey is taking me to Greenville, North Carolina, outside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium for East Carolina. From the outside, this is a massive G5 stadium. This is bigger than a solid handful of the Power Conference stadiums we've been to. Dowdy-Ficklen seems about as easy as anyone to get into. First gate's wide open. Can't say there's that much going on in the off season, so I'm heading straight inside the bowl. I'm very curious what this looks like. Wow. This is much, much bigger than what I was expecting when I was driving here. Love seeing some stair runners out here already too. Makes me feel just a bit safer about checking things out. As you already saw, there's no seating at all behind this end zone, which probably keeps Dowdy-Ficklen from being the same size of like the UNCs of the world, but outside of that, this has every bit of the feel of a Power Conference stadium. I think it's the hedges behind the sideline that put it all together for me. It really gives it kind of an SEC aesthetic here. If your name's a Pirates, you gotta have a cannon on the field. Let's pass this and check out the rest of the stadium. Similar to the other side, the concourse is just looking like a lot of work right now. Nearly every gate I've passed has been wide open too, so at least on accessibility rating, ECU gets a 10 out of 10. Lots of toys out. This Can-Am looks like a gator and a half just to be rolling around campus. A lot of places these days sell beer in the stadium, but not too many have explicitly a beer zone. Just like everything else so far, the Pirate Club level is also wide open. I think that is really all there is to it on the ground floor though. It might not seem like a lot, but I'm sure this round table of low rotating chairs hosts some of the best college football discourse you'll ever hear. From inside the bowl, it looked like ECU has a pretty healthy box setup right above us. I haven't quite figured out where to try to get in there though. I almost want to say you have to access it from outside the gate. Yup, William G-Fed Blunt West Tower entry. Do we have it? No, sir. Well, shoot. Between getting in on our first try and not having any premium access, that football tour went faster than I thought it would. I guess the good thing is that gives us a lot more time to check out the other sports. Basketball is right across the street, and I think just about every sport besides football and basketball is going to be down this way. And while we're heading over here, your likes, your comments, and your subs do wonders for this page, so if you're kind enough to support it, that's the best way to do it. Football practice complex is over here with just a couple players putting it to use. The baseball field's right behind that, giving me just enough of a miss of the sprinkler to cool down a hot North Carolina afternoon. Looks like we're free to get up here and check from the other side too. I wish football did as good of a job highlighting their pros as baseball does through here. Beautiful. We'll give soccer and lacrosse a little bit of love across the street. And we'll wrap up over here with softball too. That's a good way to get our steps in. Let's head back over. This statue is so peak. Just outside of Minges Coliseum. Let's see what the hoop team's up to. We just started getting a pretty healthy amount of rain coming down. Hoping we can get in quick. Gate 2, another easy entry. Perfect. Per usual, in the summer, we got just about anything but basketball going on. We can't watch from the best seats in the house, though. That's some quick work today. I just have one last thing I need to shout out of the football field before I leave East Carolina. I'm just a little bit nervous some of you younger followers haven't been introduced to Chris Johnson's game. That's when you got to look up, college or pro, absolute truth in the backfield. East Carolina, appreciate y'all.